Okay, it's Bob Frizzell for the reality game, and I want to talk about a lot of things. And it gets to the point where I don't know if anybody ever wants to listen. It's because I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't. And I feel like I'm possessed. I'm possessed, and something else grabs a hold of my body and my vocal cords and wants to go and talk. And it wants to talk about situations. And then I follow the path back, and the whole situations are set up by the one that wants to talk. So, what are these kind of things that set up situations in your life so that you end up having to, it's a repetitive pattern. You hear yourself say the same things either to the same people or to different people, but it's the same scenario time after time. And you catch yourself and you know that this is what they're trying to do, and yet they steamroll you. You don't want it to happen. You don't want to talk about this. You want to exit the whole scene. And you can't, because something stronger than you has come in and has taken control of your body and your vocal cords, and you just like watching a car accident in slow motion. You can already see that this is leading up to a car accident, and you already recognize that you don't want to be here because it's going to lead up to it, but something else wants this to happen. And it's stronger than your will. It's got a stronger will. And its will is this is going to happen. Who is doing these things to humans? What is it? Possibilities. The lords of karma are doing it. Whatever they are. Because it seems like they come to the top of the list. It's a karmic thing that has to be played out. But, it's been played out multiple times. How many times do you need the same karmic scenario? Mercury retrograde, because we're in Mercury retrograde. Is it some astrological cuckoo mumbo jumbo? Is it the world mind, in other words, the collective consciousness of humanity? It's taking possession of you and wants you to go and experience the same scenario over and over again. Is it the Greek gods? Is it Mercury itself? The Greek god Mercury, Mercury retrograde. Is it Mercury coming in here and playing with you? Something has an incredibly strong will in order to create these things. Is it an egregore, which is a massive thought form that people have created over the centuries that is taking control of the individual humans? Anyways, if you're in a situation where you feel like I don't want it to continue down this timeline because I can see it's going to be repetitive, it's going to be unpleasant, I can see it and I want to bolt out of this timeline, and that's your will, your true will is to get the hell out of there and not say the words they want you to say, but you can't, then that's abuse of power. Whatever it is that is oppressing your will, overpowering your will, is abusing its power. And this is the great story of the fall of Atlantis. Atlantis was this mythical civilization before ancient Greece. And the story was they were heavily technically advanced. They had incredible technologies and they had high civilization. And it fell. Everyone knows that Atlantis sunk to the bottom of the ocean. Some people say they were playing with crystals that amplify thoughts using crystal. And somehow they were using this technology, amplifying people's thoughts to go and control other people and control other situations. So, abuse of power. Now, do we have these kind of technologies now, today, where you can amplify what you want done? Yes. According to all the information that's been hidden away, squirreled away all over the internet, there are mind control devices being used on planet Earth. Using the Tesla technology, Tesla wave technology, scalar wave technology. What other thing can you come to besides the fact this is a replay of Atlantis? And that, once again, the people who have got control tattooed to their forehead, control, those are the ones who are once again, repeating the scenario of Atlantis, abusing power. And, the power is their technology or whatever they're using. I don't know what it is. I mean, this is the scenario. Something is setting these things up. Something is doing it. It ain't me, babe. But I see this happen. So it's something has a huge intention to create a lot of turmoil. And if you look at what's going on planet Earth, I'm sure it happens in your own life. Everyone seems to have incredible amounts of negativity. And that's what this control structure is all about. It's about using negativity to corral people into situations that they don't want to go to. And, the use of capitalism, which forces people to do things they don't want to do because they have to have money to live. This is the root of the whole problem on the outside of planet Earth. People don't want to do the jobs that they're paid minimum wage for, but that's either that or starve. And this is an abuse of power. If we've got trillions of dollars to spend on defense budgets, why can't we take that money and supply it to the people who need things? Why do they have to starve? This is the scenario, folks. And once again, it appears that nothing's going to change because, how many people really get the message? I'm Bob Frizzell for The Reality Game.